All right, so these knives are ready to etch. They've been hardened, tempered, and finished ground. Now it's time for etching, and I'm gonna put them in the acid right now, and you can watch the process. Into the acid. These are cable Damascus. The other two are kind of a forced patina thing. Okay, now, so they're in there, they're in the acid. You can see those little bubbles going. Everything's starting to work. So I'm gonna actually speed it up a little bit. I'm gonna put it in some hot water and like a water bath, and that'll make this happen a little quicker. All right, so now the knives are in the muriatic acid. They're sitting in the hot water. I just got them in there, but right now, you can tell there's more going on now than there was before I got the water heated up. So it just helps with the process. All right, so we've got my peanut jar full of muriatic acid that these knives are sitting in. And if you look real close here, you can start to see the pattern on that cable Damascus. They're gonna be in there for a while yet, so I'll be back. So the knives are in the acid, bottle's in the water bath, keeping the temperature higher. Acid does more work at a higher temp. And then we're gonna go into a baking soda solution to neutralize, into some soapy hot water, spray it down with Windex, wipe it off with paper towel, and that'll be it for a little while. All right, we're gonna go for a bit of a heavier etch, but this is what it looks like right now. Cable looks great, and I'm pretty happy. Okay, so it's been almost 25 minutes. By the time we get the knives out of there, it'll be right about there. And I just kind of go by what I think looks right. And muriatic acid doesn't work quite as quickly as ferric chloride. So it's gonna go from the acid. It's gonna go from here. Right now it's still in the acid. 5 blades, 5 knives, to the baking soda neutralizing solution, to hot soapy water. I'll spray it down with some Windex, wipe them off, throw them in the box, and then we'll go from there. So here you go. You're gonna get the first look at them right now. All right, so cable Damascus into the neutralizing solution, into the soapy water. Hopefully that if that acid doesn't neutralize, it's just gonna keep making a mess. So now we're gonna spray it down with commercial grade Windex. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy fancy anyway. Throw it in the box real quick. We'll wipe that, well, here, I'll wipe it off. Okay, next one, here we go. This one's a 52-100 that we're doing a forced patina on. Into the neutralizing solution, into the soapy water. Spray it down with the Windex. So pretty cool, right? You can see a little bit of a hamon there. I wasn't looking for that, but I got it. Next one. Cable Damascus. Pretty, right? Beautiful. Into the soapy water. Spray it down with the Windex solution. Wipe it off. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. 2 more. Another cable Damascus. Pretty slick, right? Neutralize. Soapy water. Still neutralizing, just making sure. Spray it down with the Windex. So these are fine strand cable, and what they're from is from a ski jump that I volunteer a lot of time on. So I got this special mark in there. But anyway, it's fine strand cable and it's pretty cool. It's not done yet, but cool. Okay, last one out of the acid. Another 52-100 into the neutralizing solution. Soapy water. Windex, in case it's not neutralized. Okay, we'll wipe this thing off. All right, so I'll be back in a couple seconds. All right, so all five knives have just come out of the acid, and I use Richmond Casey Super Glue for the next step. Now, once they come out of the acid and they're neutralized, that steel is incredibly raw and it's just dying to rust. I'm not sure, like this is a Muriatic acid process, so this is what works for me. Okay, so we're gonna wipe some gun bluing on these. We're gonna get that oxidation to stop, and this will be just it'll be a different patina. And then what I do with this is, after I put maybe 2 coats of this on there, and it's not really a coat, I'm just kind of reapplying, but that's what it looks like right now. And in the end, after the second coat on all 5 of these knives, the cable Damascus and the 52-100, it'll be then I'll oil them, and I'll rub them down with 1500 grit sandpaper, and it'll kind of help brighten it up a little bit. So stay tuned. But here, stick around, watch this part. Okay. All right, so that one's ready. You see that? Darkening up really nice. Okay. Now, the cable Damascus, from what I've found, a lot of cable is really similar in steel type and quality. So the only lines you see are the weld lines, or hopefully it's not all that consistent and you'll be able to see more going on there. So wait till this is all done. It'll be worth it. All right. Last one, getting the bluing for the first coat. Then we're gonna let this sit for a couple seconds, and then we'll rub it down again real quick with the bluing, just to make sure we get a good reaction. It's a forced patina, okay? That's what gun bluing is. It's a forced patina. All right? So if you're new to this, I don't know, can you see you can see it in there, but shortly you'll be able to see it quite a bit better. Okay, so stick around. All right, so I put a second coat of the gun bluing on the knives. This is what they're looking like now, a little darker, little more depth of color. Now, what I'm going to do now is put, this is liquid gold. It's just an almond extract oil. At least I believe that's what it is. That's what it smells like. Kind of smells kind of nice. But this is a trick my dad taught me. This is what he used, and works pretty good. So a little bit on your fingers, and we're gonna try to stop it from coloring. Okay, so we're gonna try to hold this right here. Just nothing fancy, just wiping it on with your fingers. We'll get them all oiled up, just like this, all 5 of them. You guys gotta be careful you don't cut yourself, because they can be sharp right now. No, they are. But anyway, I'll be back. So, cable Damascus, fine strand, and after sitting for a little while with that gun blowing on it, rub it down with the 1500 grit sandpaper. And I gotta be real careful. I really don't want to cut myself here. But all right, now you can already kind of see that. Pretty, right? You can see those. You can see the weld lines a little better. You can see the wire a little better. Each individual wire, and again, this is fine strand, so this is, you know, thousands of pieces of wire here. So, what do you think, huh? Now, with the gun blowing, this is going to keep darkening for a little while, and then it's going to kind of stop. But I'll keep oiling it, and I'll probably rub it down with the 1500 grit sandpaper a couple more times. But pretty slick, eh? Huh? Nice. 52-100 after it's sat for a while. We'll give this a little quick cleanup. All right, wipe it off. Pretty slick, huh? Nice. This one's 52-100 also. Another kind of a bushcraft drop point hunter, I guess. It's pretty, you could use it for just about anything. But it's a little bit bigger, but this is the same size as those moving mountain knives I did. The other one was a hair smaller, kind of the same idea, but hair smaller. All right, we'll wipe this one off, see what it looks like. Oh yeah, pretty cool, huh? Nice. All right, fine strand cable Damascus. This is kind of a drop point skinner, but it's gonna look great. All right, sorry. Okay. All right, see what she looks like. Oh yeah, all right. So you can see the strands, you can see the cable. It's very nice. So there's one more. We'll do that one real quick here. This one's kind of a drop point hunter, I would call it. A little longer, maybe close to a 4-inch blade, but sorry, here we go. Yeah, you know, this is turning out okay. And I'm gonna have to do this again. I'll do it after the handles are done and before they get, you know, delivered, shipped out. But what happens is this stuff just kind of keeps working a little bit, keeps darkening. So you got to hit it a couple times. You got to keep it oiled, but looks out pretty good. So pretty nice, right? There it is. I should have done a group picture, and I'm gonna. All right, so in this little cut down of the batch, the bottom 3 are the Pine Mountain Cable Damascus, and the upper 2 are 52100. Like one's kind of a, they're all drop point hunters, but these are kind of more bushcraft type. They've got a really thick spine. So here you go. Thanks for watching. Bye.